Today, DJI Mini 2, 5 things you didn't know. Let's get right to it. Hey guys, Felix here with Quadcopterguide, and besides the Mini 2, here's what's coming up on the channel. On this channel, I help you get the most out of your drones and other filmmaking gear, so if you're interested in learning a thing or two, then consider subscribing. A special shout out to everyone that watched the DJI Mini 2 launch and review live stream, and also a special thanks to Ash, Michelle, Ann, Kelly from Ready Set Drone, and Eric, and of course everyone that purchased their Mini 2 through my links. You help support this channel, and for that I am grateful. Let's jump into the 5 things you didn't know about the DJI Mini 2. Up in number 1, its weight. You might say, well, of course it weighs under 250 grams. Well, yeah, but does it weigh 249 grams? Those of you that were in the previously mentioned live stream know that this thing weighs 237 grams. What? That's right. If you take a look at the live stream, I can link it up here below. Kelly weighed his DJI Mini 2 on air. It was the first weighing we had internationally, I believe. And he put the drone, the DJI Mini 2, with the micro SD card and with a battery on his scale, which we saw him tear out at 0 grams, and it came in at 237 grams with propellers. Now, that's pretty impressive. Actually, on the box, if you recall from the rumors videos, DJI said that the drone comes in at around 242 grams. So anywhere from 242 to 249 grams. Do you have a Mini 2? Do you have a kitchen scale? Weigh it at home and let me know what yours weighs down below. That'd be interesting to see how much the weights vary. Of course, we're going to get a little bit of plus minus because of the different scales, but 237 grams, that's pretty impressive. And this was with the larger 2400 milliamp hour battery. Larger, I mean the standard in the US. Coming in at number 2, or is it 2? Inside joke for those of you guys that get it. The Mavic Air 2 remote and the DJI Mini 2 remote are backwards compatible. So what does that mean? If you check out the DJI FAQs linked down below, you can see that the remote from the Mavic Air 2 works on the DJI Mini 2, and the remote from the DJI Mini 2 works on the Mavic Air 2. Now, of course, this is after respective firmware updates that we'll get in the coming days, but if you own both of those drones and you're in a bind and you forget the remote from the one, or one's broken or you lose it or whatever, just know that you can control both drones with one remote. Of course, not at the same time, but if you're in a bind, you can get them linked up and working. The only question that remains, DJI, will we get smart controller support? And if we will, when? I know many of us are excited to see that possibility. It hasn't been confirmed yet. There are rumors that it is coming. DJI, please, that would be awesome. Let me know down below if you'd like to see smart controller support on the Mini 2. Hey, real quick, I wanted to share with you guys my DJI Mavic Mini or DJI Mini 2 guide. If you sign up at this page here with your email address, you're going to be kept in the loop of further training for these 2 drones, and that is not going to be on YouTube. So if you're interested in becoming a pro at your drone in the least amount of time as possible, I encourage you to check that out. All right, let's get back to the video. And coming in at number 3, the DJI Mini 2 utilizes a 3rd GPS system. What? That's right. Not only does it use the US-based GPS system and or the Russian-based GLONASS system, it's also capable with the European Union's Galileo system. Now, they work all kind of similar, and it's nice to be able to have all 3 systems available to you. I assume this means that you're going to get a better GPS lock, and no matter where you are in the world, it's just a great thing to have. And as a matter of fact, one of the ground stations for this Galileo GPS system here in Europe is around the corner from me here in Bavaria, Germany. I thought that was pretty interesting. And coming in at number 4, the charging hub of the DJI Mini 2, which of course comes in the Fly More combo if you decide to go that route, it is capable of charging 4 different kinds of batteries. Now you might think, whoa, 4 batteries, what's up with that? The DJI Mini 2 charging hub can charge the batteries of the DJI Mini 2, and there's 2 different kinds of batteries there actually. For the US and worldwide market, there's the 2400 milliamp hour battery, and that's kind of the standard battery that you and I know from the specs page, and of course the one that comes delivered to you. But also there's a Japanese version of these batteries. In Japan, the regulation actually states that the drone has to be under 200 grams, not 250, but 200 grams. And for that market, DJI makes batteries which are lighter. Of course, they don't have the same capacity. As a matter of fact, for the Japanese market, the DJI Mini 2 battery has 1100 milliamp hours, so that is just slightly less than half capacity of the normal batteries, but it also weighs half as much, and that's how they get under 200 grams on the Mini 2. Now, the charging hub of the Mini 2 can actually charge batteries from the DJI Mavic Mini. So the previous OG version 1 of the Mavic Mini, those batteries can be charged in there as well. And of course, of that battery, there's also the worldwide kind of US battery and the slightly lighter and smaller Japanese version. So that's how we get 4 different batteries being able to be charged in the charging hub. Also note that the new charging hub can charge DJI Mini 2 batteries 30 minutes faster than 3 Mavic Mini 1 batteries in the old charging hub. Coming in at number 5, this little thing right here, that is called the aircraft status indicator. And on the Mini 2, it's actually a button. What does it do? If you hold that button for 2 seconds once everything is booted up, you enable quick transfer. Now, quick transfer is a new feature on the Mini 2, and it allows you to download your videos and photos from the drone onto your smartphone or tablet wirelessly, no cables required. And actually, this new protocol allows for transfers of up to 20 megabytes per second. 20 megabytes per second is actually pretty respectable for a wireless transfer like this without any kind of cables. If you compare that to a high-end SanDisk micro SD card, which I recommend for all your DJI drones and action cams and everything, the ones I recommend are linked down below. Those transfer at around 60 to 70 megabytes per second. Of course, continuous rates could go slower depending on your computer and everything else, but just know that it's roughly 30 to 50% as fast. So pretty cool. Stay tuned for further content on the DJI Mini 2. If you learned something new or one of those things surprised you, if you just liked the video, give this video a like, it really does help out. Let me know down in the comments below which of those 5 kind of surprised you or you didn't know. Can't wait to see which ones you guys picked down below. In the meantime, check out some of these other videos. I've got 2 options here for you. Pick your favorite, and I appreciate you watching. See you guys next time. Bye.